Who's writing on the board? There is Mark and Josh there. Caesar and Paquio.
From the comment section, please. Sound check, testing, microphone, comment section, microphone check. Once again, good evening, dear viewers. I just want to be sure that there is clear audio as is video. All right, thank you for the clarification. And now, it is the fifth time that Abu Bakar Nakabale Paquio is facing off with the guy who is without shadow of a doubt Uganda's best player in Ceazer Chandiga. 3-1 is where it stands, as Ceazer has won 3 of the past 4 times that they have faced off. All of them have been competitions like this one. The one and only one that Paquio has won was the very first one that was played in this year 2024. It was called the beginning of year competition. It was hosted at Tickles and Giggles in Kampala. And yet this one is the very last competition of the year. It is at Paradise Sport in Ginger, and it is the end of year championship organized by the Ginger Pool Association. One frame has been played and has been won by the guy that is nicknamed the Scorpion Ceazer 1 and the Abu Bakar Nakabale nicknamed the Paquio 0 race to 4. And yes, both players are synonymous with the city of Ginger, where the year was 2018, when Ceazer, having spent a year in Uganda, in Kampala, having traveled from the northern city of Gulu to partake a pool career in Kampala. He did play with the Ron's Pool Club, the best team in the city. He was teammates with Abu Bakar Nakabale, the two of their team that was Ron's reached the Pool Club's knockout competition that was played late in the year before Ceazer left Uganda for semi-professional pool with Sharks Pool Club in the city of Lusaka in Zambia. Paquio remained player in the Uganda Pool League with Ron's Pool Club and then with Scrap Players Pool Club a year later. Now he plays with Mbali Pool Club, while Ceazer plays with the Upper Volta Pool Club. The last time that they faced off is the one and only time that Paquio did beat Ceazer. By the way, Abu Bakar Nakabale is nicknamed Paquio. For whatever reason, he's having a mask around his face. I think he has something of a health issue, probably flu or something, as Ceazer tries to install that beast mode that he normally unleashes against his opponents. Paquio did beat Ceazer in the semi-finals of a comp that was organized at Tickles and Giggles in Chihuahua. It was quite convincing, a win race to 7 it was, and it ended 7-5, Paquio winning a tournament that was won by Marion Ceazer when she was being head started in a tournament that had any participation with the ladies. Now Ceazer increases his lead to 2-0 in a race to 4. Now a big favorite to win this competition, not only because of his qualities, but by the fact that he needs 2 out of 6 frames to go. Actually, maximum of 5 frames left to play, and Ceazer needs only 2 of them, while Paquio needs the whole of 4. And yes, once again, we are at Paradise Sport in the city of Ginger in Uganda. as Ceazer breaks for the second time in the match. Came so close to somewhat of a foul on the break, only for Ceazer to finally have two balls cross the imaginary middle of the table, but leaves an open table and a dry break. An open table where you don't think Paquio will be finding it easier to make a reverse dish, but he must be at his very best even to stand a chance of winning this match. Later on this frame, about 4 years ago, I did stream a money match at this very venue between Abubakar Nakabale, this guy, and Arnold Semukwano, who was then the favorite, and Paquio won that match. Then a few months later, I streamed again a match between him and Jonathan Ouma, the guy that is nicknamed Savimbi. Again, in my opinion, Savimbi started as favorite, but Paquio won that money match. So this is a place that he likes playing, and of course he's one of the darlings of the city of Jinja. Both of the players are very loved here because of the time they did have with Ron's Pool Club, and I do hope that their manager of the day, that is Hans Rugari, is watching this match. If you're watching this one, Hans Rugari from Lusaka, where you're now based, I dedicate this live stream to you. And I was just saying, if you're watching Hans Rugari, I do dedicate this live stream to you. Sorry for those of you who are watching on YouTube, there was a little bit of a network buffer. I think now you're sorted. It happened only for seconds, by the way. And yes, this match is being streamed on two platforms. That is YouTube, Break and Finish Live YouTube, as well as Big Money Billions Uganda chapter Facebook. Feel free to watch on a platform of your liking. First time that Ceazer is having any participation in this tournament, because his first round match, he won by way of walkover. For many people, he's the tournament favorite. So of course, he has made us so accustomed that for tournaments that are organized in Uganda, he's normally the favorite until he's beaten. And I'm not insinuating that he will win, but normally he has made us used to the fact that he's more likely to win a competition than any other player. Last event in which he was a participant, Ceazer as Paquio scratches, was that end of year competition of the Pool Association of Uganda. He was defeated by Ibrahim Kayanja in the round of last 16, as early as round of last 16. And he will be losing his number one ranking position in Uganda this coming year to Joseph Kasozi. That is rankings that are done by the Pool Association of Uganda, as Abubakar Nakabale wants that one of Ceazer's raids is frozen against the question. Ceazer seems not to agree, and then Paquio also now agrees with Ceazer. And with that shot, hadn't there been an agreement that that red ball wasn't frozen, then it would have been a foul. By the regulations of black ball, when a ball that is frozen against the cushion is played, there must be another ball besides the one that is played that reaches any other cushion apart from that cushion against which it was played, or a ball that gets potted, and in a legal shot, not an opponent's ball. But in that case, no ball did reach another cushion, only that Ceazer had rectified it to Paquio that that ball wasn't frozen against the cushion. That red, which is now close to the white ball. Thank you for watching. Jerry Mabe Sebastian, watching Paquio, and I mean supporting Paquio. I also thank you for watching the Vice Chairman, former of the Pool Association of Uganda, Dr. Herbert Triagenda. Must be supporting Paquio because of the history of Paquio in Dr. Herbert's hometown in Uganda, that is Ntinda, where Paquio was resident for quite some time. He has been all over the place. Paquio was a player with Spice in Ntinda, with CKI in the center of Kampala. He was a player in Klein Pool Club in Masaka. Those are clubs that are some of them over 90 kilometers away. He was also a player with the Ron's Pool Club, where we are, which is further 8 kilometers east of Kampala. Yet Klein Pool Club is about 120 kilometers west of Kampala. Now plays with Mbale, which is about 300 or so kilometers now east of Kampala. The guy is such a club monger, moves around the place. Of course, he goes where there is the best business. give him the best side, the most lucrative deal, and he will be there to represent you. And of course, he's a little bit more widely traveled compared to Paquio, most especially with his exploits in Zambia as a player in the league. Has also been around the continent playing competitions in Tanzania, Kenya, Zambia, Zimbabwe, South Africa, as far as Morocco, and of course as far as China, where he, by the way, expects to go again in about 4 months' time for the World Heibo Championships. This time as Joy Heibo franchise ambassador. And once again, we are at Paradise Sport, Jinja City, Eastern Uganda. Not extreme east of the country, just about 80 kilometers east of Kampala. But the fact that Uganda is quite small in size, this region is already considered east of the country. Whatever is left to do is what Ceazer plans for that red ball, which is packed right in front of the pocket. Maybe you want to play connection. There is too little space for him to maneuver. The red is about to play. Could even play a hard shot. Then displace the red that he's using to put the top red. Just like that. Beautiful. And believe you me, that shot was calculated. That's what makes this guy a special player. And with due respect to his opponents, that was something well thought, well calculated, well maneuvered, and well executed from the Scorpion, who is now seemingly going for a fourth. Does something a little bit similar, but not anywhere close to that being perfect. The rest is a formality. Paquio knows that he is 3 frames now, and with 4 frames to go, in the rest of 4, Paquio needs to win them all, or else his competition comes to a premature end. The public are still clapping their hands for that beautiful clearance. Ceazer 3 and Paquio 0. Also, thank you for watching on YouTube. Send you Maswali. Good evening to you. SF Fitness, Johnson Swilly. We want to tell you about guys that are out of the tournament. A good number of them, 32 are out. Actually, there are 3 players who are through to the round of last 16. That is Joshua Odenga, Alan Soboka, and Ian Kazibe. The rest of the tournament is going on in the round of last 32. Once everybody reaches the round of last 16, then these players shall have a break, and they will resume the tournament tomorrow at 11 a.m. The biggest victim is so far Kelvin Nkandu, the Zambian, who was beaten by Habib Sebuguzi in the first round. Otherwise, there is tournament participation in the big names: Habib Sebuguzi, Peter Mainja, Ian Kazibwe. Gula Simon has not yet appeared at the venue, but she's through to the second round by way of walkover. Yes. Arnold Semoko, a decent player too. Joshua Odeng, Ronald Akampolira, those are very decent players, by the way. Najib Matovo, he came 5th in the end of year championship of the Pool Association of Uganda. Moses Mofia and will be facing Ceazer in the round of last 16 tomorrow, if both of them make it that far. Alfred Gumeki is a black sheep amongst others. Bashir Kavuma, my friend, thank you for watching from somewhere along Entebbe Road. Calls himself Man Out Entebbe. Nash Shifa, thank you for watching, supporting Ceazer. Namugera Carlos, welcome to the stream, supporting Ceazer. Lawrence, Katogo, good evening to you. Atwine Ronald, watching from Isenjiro, that is Western Uganda. And Sergio Basale, I think you've gotten your answer on computer's participation. He's through, although he's not at the venue. He won by walkover, but he has not yet shown up at the venue. That means, if I can look at the chart, his round of 16 opponent is called Shibuika A-Class. But also Simon could lose by walkover because I've not seen him at the venue. Anyway, whatever Ceazer is contemplating here, actually the intention was to play combination, put both red and yellow in one shot. Yeah, who knows it that if he loses this frame, he's out of the competition and the dominance of Ceazer against him will be continued if he doesn't win this frame. Caleb Muhire, thank you for watching. There is a little bit of interference as Ceazer was shaken by a fan, by a player, sorry, in another table. That's why there's an agreement between him and Paquio that the balls be replaced and the shot be retaken. It isn't a foul when there is outside interference in a way of a player being shaken by another player on a different table. I hope that one isn't misinterpreted for intentional fouling or cheating. And yes, for Ceazer playing the reds, his problem balls are those two that are so close to each other near the top end of the table. It's probably why you can see him trying to play combination shot. If he puts both red and yellow in the same pocket in one visit, in one shot, then probably Paquio will be as good as gone from this tournament. This is the shot. That is the shot that is most likely taking Paquio out. And from his viewing position, Paquio, he has nodded his head in belief that probably he has won himself a right to leave the venue. And I'm trying not to speak so rudely, but this sport sometimes is so rude. He has waited so many hours simply to play this match, and probably he is losing it by 4 frames to nil in a race to 4. A match that has so far taken 25 minutes, and seemingly it will take maximum of 26 minutes in total. Ceazer probably to play the white ball right against the cushion, spinning it towards the top end of the table, maybe to try and put the black ball to the center pocket on the right, I assume, which is what he's playing here. Will he be accurate? I think yes, he will. Paquio seemingly in belief that his competition has come to an end. This is against the black for 4-0. Yes, it is. It has been a performance in which one player has been outplayed and outshined and exited from the competition quite convincingly. Final score: Ceazer Chandiga 4 and Abubakar Nakaba 0.